was in 2015, 2016. This was after the 2013 price cycle, right? This was, I don't know what, the fifth price cycle maybe. So we were building the company a lot of times. I mean, in fact, during those 2 years, I think we had two rounds of, we were struggling for money. We were not able to raise money. And I think we had one or two rounds of actually small layoffs. I mean, we were a very small team, but we were really struggling. And I think the entire focus was on to keep the product, keep the exchange ready. And all we have to do is wait for the next cycle because, the demand is cyclical and that's what happened. So everything turned around in 2017, 2018, the next cycle. I mean, as any entrepreneur, any Bitcoin entrepreneur or any crypto entrepreneur will tell you, it's just a roller coaster. The highs are really high and the lows are very low, and that was our journey as well. But no regrets, no complaints. It was fantastic while it lasted. We exited the company in 2019, and it has been one of the best journeys that I've been in my career.
Right. So then, after Zebpay, you left Zebpay. Tell us more. Like, why did you leave, and what did you go on to next?
So when Zebpay started, it was a Bitcoin exchange, and then the market demand and investors, and I think it became a crypto exchange. I would love to call it, I have very low regards for anything which is not Bitcoin, but I'll stick because it's Zebpay. I'll call it a crypto exchange, and I think internally, externally, I think there were a lot of different views. Because I'm a Bitcoin maximalist, I can understand that when you're running an exchange, you have to list more coins, more cryptocurrencies, which the market demands. We were also, of course, going through the RBI mandated stopping of business for 1.5 years. So it was really tough. And I think honestly, at least for me, all the different co-founders have different reasons to exit. But for me, I think I wanted to really focus only on Bitcoin. And when I'm running a crypto exchange, I think it's not fair to do that. I'm also not a trader. So I just kind of thought that over a period of time, my principles, my own personal Bitcoin principles and the business principles are not aligned. And so at least for me, once I left Zebpay, I could focus full time on Bitcoin. So after I left Zebpay, of course, I understood Bitcoin conceptually, but I think I really got the time to go down the Bitcoin rabbit hole. So I don't have a coding technology background. Maheen, one of my co-founders, was the CTO. So I started learning Python. I did Jimmy Song's Bitcoin blockchain course. So I started reading a lot of books on money. So just really build my understanding just for my own self, because while in Zebpay I was also investing in Bitcoin. So I started doing that. And once I did that, I started giving Bitcoin talks and started hosting Bitcoin workshops. So I really got into education. So most of it was non-commercial. But I was really just enjoying meeting interesting people in the world who want to talk about Bitcoin. And I joke, I was earning what I say is karma points, I guess.
So let's maybe touch on that a little bit, right? You said that there is a ton of noise in this space. There's somewhat euphoric hype around crypto, blockchain, and now Web3. Like every year, there's a new shiny, fancy blockchain that is hyped up, and then it goes to zero. Like leaving a lot of people, losing their life savings. So what's your take on this phenomenon, and how would you go about advising our audience here today on how to navigate through the noise?
I think my take is it's really sad. I think you cannot prevent it because it's an open market. I think it's over a period of time, that the fluff is clear. It's unfortunate. I would never imagine this non-Bitcoin activity to attract so much capital and so many intelligent people and so much brain power. And literally people who I respect, but they get drawn to it. But I kind of feel like, I mean, that's the reason. It's a Bitcoin conference, the first one in India. I know it's a first step, and it doesn't attract the kind of attention that a crypto conference would. But this is how it starts. And these Bitcoin conferences are becoming bigger. So I think my take is that it's painful, and I think the only way to kind of, non-Bitcoin influencers sound exactly the way Bitcoin influencers do, right? Like when I give talks on Bitcoin, and when I hear somebody talking about Ethereum or any other crypto, I kind of feel like I sound exactly the same to to an outsider, right? Like to the audience, there would be no difference. And I think that's the critical point, that if you truly, I mean, and for anything that you want to invest your hard-earned savings, your precious savings, I think it's a much more deeper process. I think people do it very superficially. And so I think my request to the audience is that you spend hours making your savings. I think you need to really spend hours, convincing yourself, going down the rabbit hole before you invest your money. And I think conferences like this or different influencers are just the starting point to guide you, but you really have to go down the rabbit hole yourself and convince yourself, so that then you can make your own conviction, whether to invest in Bitcoin or not to invest, or the broader crypto space. So I of course keep all of these other developments in my periphery, like blockchain a couple of years back, NFT a couple, maybe 2 or 3 years back, and then right now all this talk about Web3. But when I go down to that rabbit hole, I just see so many red flags, and which makes me realize that Bitcoin is the only true, really interesting project, and the only project worth devoting my time to. And I think now, the conclusion is, I think I'm really clear about it. I spend really superficial time in anything else, and I think if you spend about 50, 100 hours, I think you would come to the same conclusion.
All right. Let's talk about regulations, right, and the geopolitical environment that we are in today. At Zebpay, you were involved with the historic judgment of the Supreme Court that struck down RBI's ban of the banking services to the Indian exchanges. So this was back in 2018-19. Can you tell us what happened with the RBI's ban? What made you go to the Honorable Supreme Court, and what stand did they finally take?
Yeah, so at Zebpay 2017-2018, Zebpay was really the market leader, at least in Bitcoin volumes. And so we were trying to get the industry together, and then we formed under the IMAI, and really hats off to them. Still, I just want to give